How's everybody doing out there? I know y'all couldn't wait till 3 o'clock to get this started. And hey, let me tell you something. I couldn't either because I was in the background saying, oh, y'all know I'm so shy. But guess what? Guess what? Grace Realty Group. And let me tell you about us, right? We came together to start this show to make sure that we could bring you content for buyers, sellers, investors, and everybody. The new, that's getting started, and also the ones that have experience. We have our own land bank now. It's called GRG Land Bank. And I'll tell you what, when we have awesome individuals that come together, developers, we have all those different people. And now we have a one-stop shop for anything that you need out here in the market. And the reason why we did that, because we want to be able to serve everybody. And so let me take a deep breath and kind of slow it down just a little bit. Let me slow it down. So now you know what this show was about. It's to bring you content. It's to bring you things that you wouldn't even think about. And now we can serve the community by bringing more content, more things about things that are going on in the market and all that good stuff. And as you guys know that I'm kind of shy, so this is not practice. This is not pre-rehearsed or anything like that. I can't even read my notes from here, right? So what I want to do is kind of tell you a little bit about Grace Realty Group and how we got started. We got started in 2020, okay? We got started in March of 2020. And also what happened to us, COVID hit in April. And when COVID hit, it gave us time to bond. It was like 3 of us at that time. Jessica, Mackenzie, and Lydia. It was all 3 of us, and we came together and we camped out, counted with each other during COVID and everything. And when we came together, we had time to bond. And one of the things that we kind of had time to kind of think of the culture that we wanted to create. And that was a culture of unity, love, and respect and trust and all that. And so, because a little bit of the obstacles when coming together, bringing a team together, and now you know that you kind of have to be around a whole lot of people, and number one, a whole lot of women, right? A lot of women. And we already know what that means. A lot of drama, a lot of gossip, and a lot of all that stuff, right? So we said that was one of the obstacles. And then I was sitting down with my husband. I thought about the financial burden that it was going to bring upon our family to start something out. Because the type of person that I am is that if I do something, I don't want to halfway do it. I want to do it with excellence. And that's just who I am, right? So the obstacle was COVID, the financial stuff, and all that good stuff. And it was like, and then I wanted to be around a whole bunch of women, right? And other people too, because that means you're creating like this big old stream of people that you got to be around, and it's a whole lot. So knowing that I was married to the right man, and he was my best friend, and that he could come in and kind of work with me and understand some of the sacrifices we were going to have to make, some of the sacrifices that we were going to have to, like, being away for like tons of hours, spending time with other people. And then not only that, the financial commitment that it took from our family to do this, right? And being married to that best friend, Mr. Garrett Grace, was the best thing that could ever happen in my life, because it really, if you have a good partner, you can do some amazing things in this industry. And that's any industry and working in a business. And then 2 awesome sons that was saying, Mom, what do you need? What do you need? One of them just left today, helping with all the equipment and everything. And that's very important. So a wife, 2 kids, now you got to go out here and really show out. Because if they're going to make a commitment to help with something, you want to make sure that you do everything that you need to do in excellence. And that's kind of some of the obstacles that it took to now come into a team. Now we're at 26 team members, okay? It's 26 of us, and probably by next week, it'll be almost 30. And that's including our all men's development team and now all of our women. It's 2 separate teams. We got a development team, and then we have all our classy ladies on one side. I cannot wait until our next photo shoot. and all that good stuff, because it's going to be so magnificent, so much fun, and all that stuff. And a lot of people know that today is our national podcast and YouTube live day, right? It's national. And now coming to you with everything that we're going to be bringing live to you. I mean, hey, I might be a little boring today, but when we get all the other stuff that's going to come about, we got ladies on this team that's married to ex-football players, ex-basketball players, and we're gonna bring a little bit of juicy notes in. We're gonna not a lot, but one of the things that when people think about real estate, they never think about the emotional side of real estate. They never think about what it takes to get to that next level. People give content, but can you give me emotional support too? Can you give me that shoulder to cry on a little bit? Are you just going to read me a script? Are you going to just read something that doesn't really matter to me? What are you going to do for me? That's even with the agents on this team, right? And I think that's why we have such a close relationship. And the more we grow, we get closer and closer. And I always say this because it's hard to have, for people to show love. But when you have that, it makes our clients even satisfied with us. It makes them even want to come and be a part of it. Some of the people that were clients came back and got their real estate license and now on the team. We have a real estate attorney on our team. That helped me with some real estate transactions a long time ago. When he got his license and then came on the team. Now, now he's a part of our development team. Had an old friend that I did some development projects with, Stephen Bennett. Now he's on our team. When you get strong people like that, and you get all these different kind of people around you from different cultures. We have 7 different languages on this team. You have different cultures. You have different experiences. You're going to get to experience all of that with us. And you don't never want to miss this show, because let me tell you something. What we have to give is something unspeakable. Something that it's not limited. It's for our clients. It's for people who's passing by. It's for people who might not even know that, real estate is a very emotional business. It's something where it calls a trust. And the way the market is changing now, you need something more than content. You need somebody that believes. You need somebody that can not just give you a sheet of paper, but somebody that believes in you, that can hold your hand through the whole process. They can not just read your contract or read help you with it. But hey, listen, let's sit down and let's find out your reason why. Let's figure out that big, what is it about your kids that you're trying to find? What is it about this development project that you want to do? What is it that you're feeling in your gut? What is it that you feel in your spirit that's something that you had a purpose of doing? We want to be that person that help you with that. Okay, so we want to bring content to help that. We want to do everything. We have some of the funniest people, some of the most magnificent people. We have some movie stars. We got a whole lot of people. We were in our meeting today. We had one of the basketball cheerleaders come in with the Mavericks. She is a Mavericks cheerleader. Brittany. Yeah, Brittany came in today cheering and came to bring us an action. She's going to be here for our Perfect Day. Oh, I always get that wrong. Y'all know me. I speak Ebonics. We got 7 different languages, and I speak the 7th one, Ebonics. It's going to be the Perfect Day, okay? That's October the 8th. We're going to start from 1 to 5. Everybody bringing in their little fairy animals and all that stuff. I'll bring in mine. He's a little, naughty named Versace. But let me tell you, he's a Versace, honey. He gonna think he gonna take over the whole display. We're gonna have balloons and food and everything out here. And actually, we're gonna be doing a lot of recording. And I think one of the Channel 8 News is gonna be out here and all that good stuff. So I want you guys to tune in. This is just the first episode. Well, this is just the introduction. You know what I'm saying? But when you get these ladies on here, we got makeup artists, we got book writers, we got all this stuff. And we got people with so much talent. We have clients that's, doing ranches and all that kind of stuff. We're going to have them come and tell their stories because you might be interested in that. We're going to have people come in and tell about how they got through some. Maybe they had tax issues. Maybe they had other issues while they was trying to get a home. And they're going to come in and they're going to share all their good stuff and some of their bad, some of their tears, some of their heartaches with you. And when they share all this stuff, you're going to want to tune in over and over and over again. You're never going to miss this Grace Reality show. You know what? I made that up in a quick of a moment. But Grace Realty Group are doing some magnificent things. We have some ladies, when you see them showing up and showing out, you know, I could just take one day to just talk about how beautiful and how wonderful. Not beautiful on the outside, but beautiful on the inside. When you get individuals that come in the office at 5 o'clock in the morning supporting everybody else, when you get individuals that's out there helping with our Grace University that's coming about, where we can end up making sure that the real estate agents on our team is more educated to help more buyers and sellers out there, and then our development team making sure we have a land bank so that we're not going to be the have-nots. We're going to be the haves. And then when you associate with haves, guess what happens? It rubs off. Well, I'm not going to hold you guys long. This is just an introduction to let you know what's coming down the line. And I hope you've enjoyed it, just to hear a little bit of content of what we're going to be doing and kind of see the emotional side of us and what we have to offer, and knowing that this is straight from the heart. And I want to tell you guys, anytime I do something, it's never practiced. It's never scripted. I just came in here and flowed. If you hear me repeat something by 15 times or 7 times and say, oh, she split by 20 verbs or whatever, hey, just understand, this is just me. This is who I am. Felicia Grace. That's just me. You know, in a nutshell. I can't be nobody else but me. I'm called for a purpose in my life. I love the Lord, and that's me. That's all. Okay? Well, I tell you what, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you're going to be joining us for over and over in episodes. And I'm thinking we're going to have so many episodes to show you guys our journeys in life, what we're doing. We have so many different programs and so many different things that we have to talk about. So many different foundations that we support in different counties. We was just in Paris, Texas with the mayor and everybody, and we have so much to offer, and I want you guys to experience that with us. I don't want you to miss anything. I want you to know that every time you click on this and every time you hit subscribe, you share in something bigger than what we could ever explain, because you share in the purpose and the vision of so many others. We're wanting to be at 25,000 subscribers so that you can share in this lifelong adventure with us. And this is real estate, but it's not just real estate. It's a journey of life. That's what real estate is. It's life-changing. So God bless you guys, and thank you for tuning in, and get ready for the next episode. Hey, hey!